EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down just shot. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. That will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Sending it deep for Waddle. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 9 for the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had your hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start with an option play to the right. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big play there on the scramble. 38 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. On the move left. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting. You're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops and the ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, how to dodge is a bullet, as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
On fourth down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 24 now, here is second and 8. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here's first and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Tiger. 76, tell him. 76, super 1, super 12, super 11.
Goff in the pistol. Catch is made by Wright. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's in! Sam Laporta! Touchdown, Lions! And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Until he gets inside the 35. A big-time run there by Hall. It's a gain of 34. Go. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing, Goff. Will go right back to Laporta. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Lions, all their first time out, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll go play action with Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll put Addison in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A run here with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to him. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2. Now McCarthy. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Once again, it's Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards.
180.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's complete. It's Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, kill, slash, Ric Flair. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's caught inside by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Second down, they need 3.
We go tonight. Turbo time.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And they mark down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
What? What's that?
Here's Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete...
He gets 3. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Tonight. Like 20. Slam. Value 1. Hardball.
Goff in the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The RPO, that one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Super 66.
Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. And even 30 yards. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Goff to throw. The throw here is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
180. We go. 76. 76. Turbo.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Moving to his right. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10. Ball. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's up to the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To the air once more is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Lions call their first timeout. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Well, like 20. Value 3. Value 3. DC.
Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Value 20.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.